Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'll be talking about World Cup qualification, match day 3 pro and prediction. So once again, I did talk about most of the big games and big nation games, and there are some games, around 5 or 6 games I missed out this time around only, and I think it's a great improvement from me, and I will list down those predictions at the end of my video. So without any further ado, let's get to our predictions. Azerbaijan versus Serbia is the first game I'm going to talk about. I think this is a very interesting game. Azerbaijan did show some really good fight against Portugal, but then against a team like Serbia, who did perform well against Portugal. To be honest, they should have lost that game because of the goal line technology issue. The goal wasn't given, so I think no matter what, it was a very crucial point for them. So it is going to be a tight game, but I think Serbia will have a little bit of an edge. I'm going to go for Serbia too. Azerbaijan nil. Croatia versus Malta. This is a very interesting game. Croatia, to be honest, I'm not saying they are having their best year right now, but then still the group is not that tough. Like, if you compare the team qualities, like, they are very, very close to each other in terms of FIFA ranking. Yes, Croatia do have a little bit more quality, but then we all know that after the World Cup, Croatia are not the same team anymore. They have a lot of issues, and I think it is going to be a difficult group for them no matter what. On the other hand, Malta, to be honest, they are not the best team around, but then they've been playing with some good merit. They've been showing some good fight, so I think this will make this game very interesting. Croatia, they'll be eager to win this game because if you look at the group, Russia are slowly running away, so I think Croatia will be eager to win this game. So therefore, I'm going to go for another tight Croatian win. I'm going to go for Croatia 2, Malta nil. But I'm sure Malta will give Croatia a very, very good fight. Gibraltar versus Netherlands. I know I have a lot of viewers from Netherlands recently, so I'm pretty sure you guys will be buzzing for this game. It is a very important game for Netherlands, to be honest. I think they'll have to score a few because in terms of goal difference, they got 0 advantage at the moment, where Turkey got +5. So I think Netherlands, it is a perfect opportunity for them to score some goals here and make the goal difference a little bit better. Gibraltar, to be honest, I'm not gonna say they're having the best time around recently, but then if you look at them against Montenegro, they were decent. They did equalize, but then Montenegro bounced back very quickly, so that's why they lost that game. But to be honest, they showed some good fight. So I think it's an interesting game, but then I think Netherlands will be eager to win this game. They'll have to score a few over here in order to have a good goal difference. So I'm gonna go for Netherlands 4, Gibraltar nil. Luxembourg versus Portugal. This is a very interesting game. To be honest, Portugal, they are performing well. They should have won their last game, but then we all know that there were some goal line controversial things happened, but like, we can't really complain. They got 1 point out of that game. On the other hand, Luxembourg, to be honest, they're having a good season around recently, or I should say a good year, because they drew against Azerbaijan and then they lost 1-0 against Qatar, and then they bounced back 1-0 against Ireland. So I think they are in some decent form, and it is going to be a tough game for Portugal. But then once again, Portugal, the quality they got, they should win this game. Therefore, for my prediction, I'm going to go for Portugal 3, Luxembourg 1. Wales versus Czech Republic. To be honest, it is a very close game, and it is a very, very good game to watch because both of these teams are well matched in terms of FIFA ranking, and then generally I think these two teams have good qualities. So if you look at this game and calculate everything, like calculate Belgium 3-1 win over Wales and then Czech Republic 1-1 draw against Belgium, I think the winner most likely is gonna be Czech Republic. And if you look at Czech Republic, to be honest, they have some good players. They've been performing well this time around. So I think Czech Republic will be eager to continue their good form. On the other hand, Wales, to be honest, they also need a win over here so that they can put some points on the board. But I think against Czech Republic, it is going to be a little bit difficult. Yes, I think Wales might be favored to win this game, but then I'm going to stick with Czech Republic. I'm going to go for Czech Republic 2, Wales nil. Montenegro versus Norway. This is going to be a very interesting game. Montenegro, yes, in terms of FIFA ranking, they are around 20-something point ranking behind. But then generally, I think this team is playing some decent football recently. In the last 3 games, they got 3 victories. So I think they will be eager to build on the good form over here. On the other hand, Norway, yes, they got some decent talent in their team. But then if you look at the performance against Turkey, I'm not going to say that form line was encouraging because they were really, really poor at the front. Yes, they were dominated possession, but then still I don't think they were making some good chances, and Holland was like really, really quiet. Yes, you can't really blame him, but then like as a one of the best talent in the world. I think he should have shown something on that day. Yet, once again, it was difficult. He's a young man, but it is a World Cup qualification. You have to show a little bit more fight. So from a prediction, I think this game is a very interesting one, but I'm going to go for a big statement. I'm going to go for Montenegro 2, Norway 1. Slovakia versus Russia, to be honest, this is an interesting game. But then if you look at Slovakia recent form line, the way they're playing football, I don't think it is encouraging. And Russia, to be honest, they've been playing some decent football recently. And Russia are sitting in a really good position in their group because they're currently leading. And if they can win this game, and if Croatia and Slovenia don't get a point, I think Russia will be in a really good position after this match day. So from a prediction, I'm going to back Russia because the way they've been performing recently, I think they're going to win this game. It is going to be a tight one. Slovakia, once again, they're at home. But from a prediction, I'm going to stick with Russia. I'm going to go for Russia 2, Slovakia 0. Belgium versus Belarus. I think this is a very interesting game. Belgium, to be honest, I think they've been playing decent football recently. And we all know that Lukaku, whenever he wears a Belgium shirt, he's a monster. On the other hand, for Belarus, to be honest, they did play well in the last game. They were 2-1 down and still they won the game 4-2. It was a really good performance from them. Defensively, yes, there were some error, but then in terms of attack and finishing touches, I think it was brilliant. So it is going to be a really brilliant game to watch. But I think Belgium will be eager to win this game because we all know that Czech Republic recently they are having some good form line. So I think they should be putting their full effort over here for Belgium. So that's why I'm going to go for Belgium 4, Belarus 1. Turkey versus Latvia. This is a very interesting game, but before I start my preview, I just want to say thank you to all my Turkey fans because I noticed many of you guys been watching my video recently and it was a really pleasing moment for me. In terms of formula, Turkey, to be honest, they've been playing some decent football in the last 2 games. They scored 7 goals, 4 against Netherlands, 3 against Norway, and you can't ask for a better form line. On the other hand, Latvia, yes, they've been losing 2-1 and 2-0 against Montenegro and Netherlands. But then this team, I've noticed, they know how to sit back. So this is kind of encouraging from a team who's ranked 136 in a row. So no matter what, this game is going to be an interesting one. But I think the quality that Turkey got recently and the way they've been playing as a team, I think it will be a little bit tough for Latvia. And if Turkey can get this win, they will be at least 3 points ahead of Netherlands, and I think it is a very good position for them. So therefore, from a prediction, I'm going to stick with Turkey. I'm going to go for Turkey 3, Latvia 0. Armenia versus Romania. This is a very interesting game. Both of these teams are in some encouraging form, especially Romania, because they were really good against Germany. But then if you look at Armenia form line, yes, they are not the best team around, but then still they got a 2-0 victory over Iceland. It was a very good performance from them. And they're going to be playing at home once again. So I think they will be eager to get another win. It is going to be a very good game to watch. But then I just have a feeling that Armenia might actually win this game. But then the way Romania did perform against Germany, it was a really encouraging performance. So therefore, I'm going to stick with a draw. I'm going to go for Armenia 1, Romania 1. And I think even if Armenia can get a draw out of this game, they will be very pleased with themselves. Denmark versus Austria. To be honest, it is a very interesting game. Austria, they've been playing some decent football, but I'm not going to say they've been playing their best football. On the other hand, Denmark, they've been playing some decent football. Even in the Euro leagues, they were really good, even though they were in tough groups. But still, this team was really encouraging. They were showing some good fight. They got some really brilliant players. So I think they will be eager to win this game, and I think they will. I'm going to go for Denmark 1, Austria 0. Germany versus North Macedonia. This is a very interesting game. But then once again, Germany should win this game because if they want to qualify for the next World Cup, these games you should win, especially at home. North Macedonia, with all the respect to them, I think playing against Germany is going to be difficult no matter what. I'm going to go for Germany 2, North Macedonia 0. Bosnia versus France. This is some interesting game because Bosnia, I'm not going to say they're having best year around, but then they've been playing some encouraging football. On the other hand, France, yes, they are the world champion, but then if you look at the way they've been playing recently, it is not convincing, but then they are getting their job done. So I think once again, similar thing will happen. I think Bosnia will make their life difficult, but then I think France should tell themselves they should win these kind of games. Yes, it is going to be a tough one because Bosnia is a quality team, but then I think if France do want to finish in a comfortable position, they should win this game. So therefore, I'm going to go for France 1, Bosnia 0. Spain versus Kosovo, to be honest, Spain, we all know what happened against Georgia. Georgia, to be honest, they did play really well, but then last minute Spain got the winner. So I think Spain somehow do deserve that win, but also Georgia because they were showing some great fight. Kosovo, to be honest, they were good against Sweden, even though they lost 3-0. I think they kept some good possession, but then once again, they didn't really create chances, so I think that was the difference. So in this game, I think Spain should run away with this game. They should win this game. I do have a soft spot for Kosovo because this team been through a lot, and then they recently were recognized as FIFA team, and I think no matter what, it is going to be a difficult game for them. I'm going to go for Spain 2, Kosovo 0. England versus Poland. This is a very interesting game. England, to be honest, they are winning games and they've been playing some decent football, but I feel like they are just getting the job done. Like, they are not really trying to score 3 goals or 4 goals. Yes, they scored 5 goals against San Marino, but then the next game against Albania, they did won 2-0. They got a clean sheet, but then I'm not gonna say it was a convincing performance. I think they should have been more clinical and make more chances with the possession they got, especially against Albania. So that's why this game will be a little bit interesting. On the other hand, Poland, yes, they're a good team, and they got one of the best striker at the world right now, Lewandowski, in their team, and I think they will be heavily relying on him, especially in this game. So that's why I think generally this game is going to be a really good game. Generally it will be a good game, but I feel like the quality England got, and I think England will push themselves a little bit more over here. So therefore I'm going to go for England 2, Poland 1. But I feel like Poland can sneak in a draw out of this game, and it will be a good draw for them because England, once again, they've been playing good football, but they are not clinical enough and they are not playing some encouraging football. They are just getting the job done. So I'm just worried about that. But then generally England do have a little bit more quality compared to Poland. So therefore I'm gonna sit with England. I'm gonna go for England 2, Poland 1. So guys, that's the end for this video. If you guys are new here, please give a big thumbs up, and the next World Cup qualification round will be on September. So if you guys are Premier League fan or Europa League fan or Champions League fan, please subscribe to my channel because I do make predictions for those games. And also I am planning to make more content soon, and I would love you guys to support me for that. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see you guys soon with Premier League predictions.